Fake news. The plague of the news world today. The gum on the bottom of the shoe that is media. Everywhere you turn nowadays, it's fake news this or source that. What happened to the days where people just told the truth? It's very difficult to put a statistic on the amount of deliberately fake news that is out there. 86% of internet users admit to being duped by fake news, and the other 14% are lying. On top of this, 10% of Americans have admitted to sharing fake news on social media. So what is it that makes it so easy for this horrible type of news to slip past our radar? For one, scholars have already known for years that people tend to search for and believe information that aligns with what they think is already true. So, if we're living in a world that's flooded by misinformation and people listening to only what they want to hear, what do? The team at the Aidan Ralko production group wanted to test just how easily people would trust and fall for new information. So, to test that theory, we set out to spread fake news on Western Michigan University's campus. What's going on, everyone? It's Aidan Ralko. There's a lot of misinformation in the world today, and we're spreading more of it. We're here at WMU today. We think that some scholarly, collegiate-level students wouldn't believe misinformation. They would think twice. We're going to put that to the test today. Did you hear that they have outlawed dancing in Ukraine in response to the war?
I did not hear that. That sounds upsetting. I love dancing.
Oh, yeah, I love dancing too.
Yeah.
And you'd think in a time of war that they would want to promote something like dancing. They are taking the movie Cars off of Disney Plus because of the lack of electric vehicle representation.
Well, I mean, I guess it's their right to do that, but I think it's kind of ridiculous.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. That movie is a staple to many people's childhood. And who even cares about electric cars? Am I right?
Yeah.
New study from informationhub.com released that 60% of adults haven't read a book in the last 10 years.
Okay. I mean, it's understandable, like with the rise of TV.
Do you think more people are reading things off their phone or off of paper?
Probably on their phone. I don't really foresee a lot of people using their textbooks or books in general.
Yeah, and most textbooks have even gone digitally, so why do we even have paper anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, yeah. During this past NFL season, the Washington Commanders buried a lifelong superfan at the 50-yard line during halftime. You didn't hear about that?
I did not hear about that. It's kind of strange, I feel like. I mean, it's cool for the fan, or, for the fan's family, too, to show that he's represented, but it's definitely something I wouldn't expect.
Would you ever take the opportunity to be buried at, let's say we're in Michigan, so Ford Field?
Yes, 1,000,000%. I love my Lions.
Bury this dude at Ford Field. Definitely.
That's what I want.
Jonah Hill has been cast as Jesus in the new Netflix series titled The Old Testament.
Well, one, I don't really buy that.
You don't?
No, not really. I'm a film, TV, and media studies major, so I've kind of kept up with this kind of stuff. If that is the case and I haven't heard about it, oh boy.
So ding, 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 you're actually the winner. What we're doing today is we are spreading fake news. You are our first winner today.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that. From brainhelp.com.edu, the Earth's core will flip entirely by the year 2026. Do you have any idea what that could possibly mean for the Earth?
It gets destroyed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is bees are starting to replicate man-made structures on a small scale in their honeycomb hives.
So it's just becoming like the bee movie in there?
Basically, yeah, they're building structures, like towers and houses with similar architecture.
Well, I mean, obviously they're not to our size yet, but I guess they're learning something from us.
A new study from usatomorrow.org that wearing a hat every day increases the chance for male pattern baldness by 93%.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I should stop. Yeah?
Those with good genetics, they're less susceptible. You look like you got a good head of hair on you.
But you never know because it's gonna end up bad. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to lose hair.
No, nobody does. President Montgomery was Buster the Bronco when he attended WMU.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm shocked.
What if I told you that fact is not true at all? I just lied to you just now. He didn't even go to WMU. He never was.
He didn't even go to WMU.
I don't know. He maybe did. I didn't look it up. And she is a clear example that college students are dumb and don't know what fake news is. Barnes & Noble has recently been lobbying for a national screen time limit to improve the sales of their books.
All right.
What would you do if the government told you it's 8:30, you got to get off your phone?
Well, personally, I think that's should be out of their jurisdiction.
Oh, definitely. A new online survey has found that Hawaiian citizens elect to only drink salt water.
They don't sound the most intelligent to me.
Why is that?
Salt water is poisonous.
Poisonous? Is it actually?
Are you saying like drink water with salt in it?
Yeah, they're drinking salt water because they're like on an island, so that's like what they got around. That's what they said in the survey. You gotta take the salt out first. Probably. You don't have to. There's salt. I eat salt with my food.
You drink salt water routinely?
Well, I don't drink salt water routinely because I have regular water.
I don't know. It seems like a bogus survey to me. It is a bogus survey.
Sir, you are right.
It?
We are spreading fake news today and seeing if anyone can catch it, and he's a winner. It was found that former President Barack Obama referred to the White House as the Trap House in his new book.
It doesn't really make me feel like anything. I think it's kind of funny, though. Freedom of speech, right?
Yeah, exactly. So do you think if you ever went to the White House and stepped inside that you'd be like, yo, this is a trap house?
Sure.
Hell yeah. We're in the month of March now, right? Yeah. So Joe Biden has promised to dress as the Cat in the Hat for all future press conferences during March's Reading Month.
I think that's a good idea. Promotes Dr. Seuss and everything he's about.
Definitely.
But, it gives a vibe switch of what the president should be like, making us feel a little bit more like a citizen. He's obviously above the rest of us, but why not just feel like every other citizen?
I mean, yeah, it makes it more relatable
I agree.
At the end of the day.
Exactly.
That the moon's gravitational pull trips thousands of Americans every year.
Pretty sure that's not true.
Why do you say that?
Because the moon is way farther out, and that doesn't really have an effect on how people walk.
That's fair. Have you ever tripped before?
Yeah.
What if I told you it's because of the moon? Guess what? She's a winner. You're right. That is a fake statistic. We are sharing awareness on fake news by telling people fake stuff and seeing if they can catch it. And you're a winner. So congratulations for that. Recently on Twitter, former President Donald Trump tweeted out that the rapper Drake makes music for chumps.
Okay. Unsurprised.
Unsurprised? Why?
Because it's Trump.
Have you ever listened to Drake?
Rarely.
Okay.
Probably in passing.
How does that make you feel that Donald Trump has considered you a chump?
I'm already gay, so he's already disparaged my community plenty.
Survey from brainhelp.com.edu. It has found that on average, transgender people buy 80% less paper towel.
Why?
That is a good question. We don't know.
So confused.
Yeah, as are most Americans. Former Vice President Mike Pence is launching his own Twitch streaming career to connect with a younger audience.
Shouldn't be a thing. I'll be honest. We each have our generations, so we all fit in our own groups. And that, him trying to connect to a younger audience, I understand he's going to try to get like a bigger demographic, but like...
He's breaking up the groups.
It's going to be hard to be on the same level while staying in his group.
Yeah, beautifully said. He said that he's mainly going to be playing Fall Guys and the new Hogwarts game. The world's biggest sandwich is available to taste in Charleston, South Carolina.
How big's the sandwich?
It's big. World's biggest. So, probably
I could eat that sandwich.
Michigan's state government has invested $12.8 million taxpayer dollars into crypto.
Don't feel very great about that. Well, I mean, it's tax money. I just feel like that's not...
I mean, yeah, but once you pay your taxes, it's theirs.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
What's the moral of the story? What is it? What's the moral? Did I just spread lies on a college campus because I'm a bad guy? No. What we've learned today is that only you can stop the spread of fake news. Just do your best to not fall victim to everything that you hear. When coming across new information on the web or in other media, take some time to really look into the facts and dig a little deeper. And, for the love of God, please don't just blindly share things on the internet. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, comment down below a blatant lie. And please consider subscribing. We are trying to hit 800 subscribers, and we are one singular subscriber away from 400. And I'll do something crazy if we hit 400 subscribers. Leave a like and share with someone who believes everything they hear. You can follow me on Instagram at adrelko.news on Instagram, and you can also follow me on TikTok at adrelko. Check out the TikTok. Been doing some things over there. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.
Right now is election week. Ends on Friday. Vote for your president. If you go to Experience WMU, you'll see the two candidates. They'll tell you about them. Then you vote there.
All right.